What's up, shifters? Hey, it's Wednesday, y'all. We made it midweek. So I just want to drop this encouragement on y'all this morning. So this morning I decided to come to the park to read my book, kind of get my mind started this morning. As soon as I walk up, this lady, she's sitting there feeding squirrels. And I'm like, she literally feeding squirrels. And I'm thinking like these squirrels had no idea that this lady was coming to feed them today. But yet they woke up knowing, believing that they're gonna find them something to eat. They ain't worried about it. They ain't stressing over. They ain't worried about where they gonna sleep at, uh, where they gonna eat. None of that stuff. They just being. They just exist, and they just doing what they were created to do. Right. Then I start thinking about us as humans, and I can only speak for myself. I'm not speaking for the masses. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I'm speaking for myself. A lot of times we sit here and we worry and we stress over so many things. Like we worry about um, and rightfully so sometimes, right? We worry about bills, we worry about our future, we worry about our kids. There's so many stresses just throughout the day. We oftentimes worry too much about the wrong things, right? We stress about what we don't know. We stress about our inabilities, what we cannot do. We stress about the things that we don't have. We stress about not being able to do certain things, right? And we look for validation in so many different places. But what we have to understand is that we're here to fulfill a purpose. And I don't know what that purpose is for you, but what I do know is that everything that you need to fulfill that purpose is already in you. But we're looking for validation from Facebook, validation from people, our jobs, society, the world, our kids, parents. Like we look for validation in all these different places. We forget that everything that we have need of to fulfill our purpose is within us. Everything that you need to fulfill the purpose that God has given you is on the inside of you. All you have to do is tap into it, slow down, take a breath. As Tempe would say, breathe in, breathe out. And don't be afraid to just express it. That's what Tempe taught us. So in Leadership Mobile. Shout out to Tempe. But yeah, feel free to breathe, right? Slow down. As my grandma would say, slow down and smell the roses. Slow down and look at nature. And today was one of them days, one of them mornings where I just told myself, you're not going straight into work and get bogged down in emails and start doing all this other stuff. You're gonna slow down. You're gonna take an hour and enjoy nature. Enjoy the gift of God, one of the most beautiful gifts of God. Y'all look at this. But to get back on topic, we tend to stress about all these different things. But what we don't realize is that everything we have need of is on the inside of us. Your purpose, my purpose, everything that we need to fulfill those purposes, they're on the inside of us. So talking to you, I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what your inabilities is. I don't know what you're lacking. I don't know what areas you're weak in. I don't know none of that. What I do know is that the same God that put it on the inside of me, the same God that put it on the inside of all these people that are successful, that live in their purpose, is the same God that put it on the inside of you. It does not matter your credit score. It don't matter your financial situation. It don't matter if you're homeless or not. It does not matter if your head is gray, your head is bald, or you got a lot of hair. It don't matter. What matters is that you're living, you're breathing, and you are a living being. If you're breathing, if you have breath in your body, purpose is on the inside of you. Purpose does not expire until you expire. So don't allow you to expire with purpose not fulfilled. Look on the inside of you. Forget about the naysayers. Forget about what Facebook have said. Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about how many comments Shay got and how many likes Mark got. Just worry about you. Worry about what's on the inside of you. Worry about tapping into what it is on the inside of you. Because when you start thinking that way, when you start realizing that God has greatness inside of you, you'll know that you are enough. You're more than a conqueror. We always quote those scriptures, but do we believe? Do we believe that we're lenders and not borrowers? It don't feel like it right now because Every time I look around, I'm asking this one for money, I'm asking that one for money. Have we stopped to think that maybe we just have not been good stewards? Because in my case, that's what my issue was. I wasn't a good steward. It was not that I wasn't able to get money or do things. It was that I just wasn't a good steward. My wife is a way better steward than me of finances, so gotta hand them off to her. That's not my strong point. That's her strong point. I'm not worried about it. I used to care, but I don't no more. So here's my encouragement. Everything that you have need of, God has already placed it on the inside of you. The Bible says that God has given us everything pertaining to life and godliness. Everything that you have need of is on the inside of you. You don't have to look nowhere else. You don't have to go to school for it. You don't have to train for it. Everything that you have dealt with up until this point in your life have trained and equipped you already to fulfill the purpose that God has given you. All we have to do is tap into within, tap into what is already within you. You don't need validation from nobody. The moment we begin to realize that everything we need is on the inside of us, is the moment that we understand our true identity. That's the moment we start believing. That's the moment that we start understanding that nothing can stop us from purpose, because nobody gave it to me. Nobody gave me the tools. Nobody gave me the know-how. Nobody trained me. Nobody taught me how to do this thing. But God has equipped me throughout my life to fall into this purpose and be successful. Nobody's taught you. Nobody's going to teach you. In fact, people don't want you to access that talent, because they understand that when you really find out who you really are, man, you're going to lose a lot of friends. You're going to want to leave a lot of people. You're going to be missed from a lot of circles. It's going to be a lot of time, a lot of family that ain't going they ain't going to congratulate you. A lot of family going to hate on you sideways. A lot of friends are going to look at you and be like, you think you better than them. But here's the thing. If they walk out your life, or if they seasons are up in your life, be cool with it, because they were never a part of your destiny. It's okay. It's cool. So what? They talked about you. Yeah. They said they lied on you. Yeah. They did all of that. But are you still living? Are you still breathing? Did that change your identity? Did that change who you are? Did that change your name? Let me look in your eyes and tell you this. You are enough. Just in case nobody has told you lately, I want to be the one to tell you, you are enough. You have what it takes. You're fearfully, you're wonderfully made. You are a child of God. You're made to create. You're made to fulfill the purpose that God has given you. And Shifter, let me tell you, it's on the inside of you. So with that being said, if you change your mind, I promise you, you'll change your life. Y'all have a good Wednesday. Peace.